President Barack Obama's Supreme Court nominee, Sonia Sotomayor, is going through her second day of questioning before the Senate Judiciary Committee today. So far, the hearings have played out in a fairly predictable manner, with Democrats being very sympathetic to the nominee, giving her a chance to explain some of her past speeches that have drawn some criticism and also talk about her record. Republicans, meanwhile, have continued to press Ms. Sotomayor on some statements such as the so-called wise Latina comment, demanding to know whether her background, particularly race, would influence her interpretation of the law, which she has denied. She's also declined to speak definitively about controversial social issues such as abortion, saying merely that some decisions, for example Roe v. Wade, are settled precedent before the court, but not willing to say how she might rule on the issue. Meanwhile, the House Democrats have unveiled their massive health care bill. A preliminary score puts it at around $1 trillion, among other provisions. It includes the so-called public option, which has drawn some controversy and some objection from Republicans, among others. Meanwhile, over in the Senate Health Committee has finished its markup of its bill, which is the more liberal version, and the Senate Finance Committee, which is still holding out hopes of having a bipartisan package, plans to have its version done next week. As for President Obama's request of having a bill out of Congress by August recess, that's looking increasingly unlikely. The Senate leaders have said they hope to have a bill out of the chamber by then, so that the president can hopefully sign it by the fall. From Capitol Hill,